Okay. All right. What's going on, family? What's going on? This looks pretty good. All right. So I'm out here in downtown Dallas. I know it's extremely late. I mean, I was outside doing the street campaign for several hours earlier. By the time I got back here, it was like after 11 p.m. Central Time. So Eastern Standard Time was already after midnight. So it was kind of too late for like Freestyle Friday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go live tomorrow briefly. And then I'm going to attempt to live stream when I do the event at 6:30 p.m. out here in downtown Dallas. All right. So the event's going down, the KHM chapter, KHM Dallas chapter launch event at 6:30 p.m. at the Embassy Suites by Hilton, downtown Dallas Market Center at 6:30 p.m. All right. That's what time the doors open. The event starts at 7 p.m. and it ends around 10:30. All right. So if you're in Dallas or the surrounding areas, make your way out here ASAP. All right. There's going to be great atmosphere, great people. We're going to lay out, pretty much what KHM is about and let the people know what we want to do in their city and see who wants to participate and join up with us. We got a lot of love, a lot of requests from Dallas. You feel me? So I want to physically come out here and make it happen. Unfortunately, this is going on during the time when COVID-19 is running heavy in these streets. And, a lot of people are not going to be able to physically make it. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because at the beginning of this year, there's like 50, 60 people hit me up, you know what I'm saying, from Dallas. It's like, oh, when you gonna come to Dallas? And, we want KHM out here. And it was difficult, man, given the COVID-19, I had to push this thing back to the summer. And I thought things were going to get better by the time we hit the summer. Boy, was I wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, we went out to do the street campaign tonight. It wasn't that bad. It was actually a lot of people out tonight. But when I started to leave from downtown, people started dispersing and going. It's crazy because, I just happened to be part of a march while I was going down. I mean, those of you who follow me on Facebook, you was able to see that. But I'm going to chop it up, and I'll throw it on this YouTube channel for y'all to check out. Had a great time, man. Dallas right here downtown, they have a whole bunch of scooters outside, which is great, man. It's easy to get around. They used to have them in Atlanta, and it was a lot of fun, but the city shut it down, so they don't have no scooters in downtown Atlanta. But out here in Dallas, man, it's like 100 on every corner. You feel me? But we had a good time doing the street campaign, handing out flyers, in the middle of a march, and then Sakari was out there, and they were doing their street preaching, and then we went there and hollered at them, and there was other Israelites that came through to be part of the KHM street campaign. And then during the course of all of that, there were two Catholics I was talking to, one of the Israelite brothers, and I kind of stepped in and had the dialogue with them because they started off talking about the Trinity, and then we transitioned from there to the importance of culture, Israelite culture, and Black people in America. So good news is we was able to record the discussion. Bad news is the audio is not the greatest. So if anybody out there is an audio editor in regards to videos and you're really good at it, or somebody that's good at it, tell them to email me at kingdomharbinger@gmail.com. Let them know that we will pay them if they can enhance the audio quality and make it right, so that way you can really hear it and get the best bang for your buck. Then we'll be able to edit the video and it'll be on Patreon. You know what I'm saying? But it was a great build, and it was like random, organic, freestyle. You know what I'm saying? But it was like in real time in the street. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to get that video cleaned up if I can get some help with the audio. But it was a great build, man, and you had a great time, man. Great time. Dallas is phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? Even during a COVID-19 situation. So I look forward to coming back to Dallas soon. But tomorrow, today, later on today, 6:30 p.m. is going down, man. It's going down. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see how many of our people are able to come out. You know what I'm saying? We put the event out on Facebook to get some RSVPs. And again, if you are in Dallas, you got to make your way to the Embassy Suites by Hilton, downtown Dallas Market Center at 6:30 p.m. later on today. It's going down. All right. So I'm not going to stay up for too long. Got a long day tomorrow. Tomorrow's the Sabbath, so no work is going to be done. But a few things I got to get out the way to prepare for this evening, later on this evening. And then remember, Sunday, before I leave out of here, we're going to have a luncheon. Okay. So, if anybody that's not able to make it Saturday can come and meet us for lunch on Sunday. All right. So we're having a good time, man. We're having a good time. Mapalo Von Rowe said, why did Israel stop referring to Yod-Heh-Wav-Heh as Baal? I have no clue what you're talking about. No clue. No clue. All right. Shout out to Freddie Jackson saying that thanks for coming to Dallas. We will see you tomorrow. Look forward to seeing you out there, Freddie. All right. Shalom to Cheryl in the building. One mind, one body, Yah spirit. Tony Israel, Judah, what's going on? Shalom. Melanin Rich Nagas, Shabbat Shalom. I think you saw me on Facebook, right? During that march. That was terrible, man. That's crazy. I was not expecting that, man. Not expecting to walk right in the middle of a march and say, all right, let me rock with him. And I rocked with him for a good amount of time. And then from there, went and broke bread with Sakari and then did our street campaign and talked to the locals there. You know what I'm saying? It was good, man. It was great. I wish I had more time to do that, man. And I wish I had more time here in Dallas, but I got a lot of other obligations. So unfortunately, I can't stay that long. But I mean, so far it's been pretty good, man. We're going to see what the turnout is tomorrow or later on today, Saturday. And we're going to have a great time ending it off with the luncheon on Sunday. I wanted to have a credit repair workshop, and I wanted to have a naturopathic health consultation seminar, whatever the case may be. But, given COVID-19, it was very difficult to get a hotel. I want to say shout out to Remarkable Ministries. Sister Gail, man, she hooked it up, man. She came through the nick of time and secured us a location, a venue, man, to have this event. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, she's wonderful, man. I appreciate her for looking out. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to make sure I give credit where credit is due. I know she's not big on being in the spotlight, but I have to shout her out because she helped to make this possible, and I appreciate that. Shout out to Chief Mike in the building, House of Yachet Zekel, what's going on? Sam Bone, Ducey, Yaakov Ben Yasharala, what's going on? What's going on? Chief Mike said, when you come into Miami, I don't know. We don't have a problem coming to Miami. We just need enough people that want to join KHM. We need at least 10 people. You know what I'm saying? So if at least 10 people hit us up saying they want to be part of the organization, then we go out to Miami and we set up a chapter. All right. The next city we're supposed to go to is Houston next week, but that's probably not going to happen. So Houston will be postponed until August. Hopefully things calm down because right now is a COVID-19 scare. So, you know what I'm saying, they're trying to impose restrictions and put that stay at home, shelter in place thing back in order. So I don't know, man. Even in Dallas, man, there's a lot of restrictions. You know what I'm saying? But it was still a bit live. Can't complain. You know what I'm saying? Still a bit live. You know what I'm saying? Tony Israel Judah says Columbus, Ohio. Yeah, but I've been getting a couple people highlight me about Columbus, man. About Columbus. So I'll put these out. I mean, I'll put these cities out, man. Like I said, as long as we got 10 people in your city that is on the same wavelength, that we are in KHM, dealing with restoring culture to create a more close-knit community so we can achieve autonomy and take care of our own affairs, govern our own affairs, patronize each other, look out for each other, find ways to enact change in the community, bring peace to the city so we can have peace in it, according to the book of Yirmiyahu 29, chapter 29, the letter that Yirmiyahu sent to the exiles in Babylon. We're trying to do the same thing here. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we're willing to go and set up shop anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sean 105. He says, is there a registration for the event? I have people in Dallas that need to hear the word you be bringing out. Oh, good looking. So there's no registration for the event. I mean, anybody can come in. It's wide open. Anybody can come in. And the reason why I did it like that is because of COVID-19. I know a lot of people had already told me in advance they wouldn't be able to make it. So I just had the door open. I mean, we can accommodate up to 50 plus people. So we have more than enough room. And we're going to have more than enough refreshments for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And it's free. There's no cover charge at the door. Okay, it's free. So send in anybody you know in Dallas, man. Send them this way. I mean, Sean 105, the flyer is up in a community tab on YouTube. All right. And all my other social media, you know, Instagram is at Kingdom Moments. Facebook is Divine Prospect. Twitter is Divine Prospect. You know, also, if you want it via email, you can email me at kingdomharbinger@gmail.com, and we can email you the flyer as well. The number is also on the flyer, 678-430-3832, 678-430-3832. That is the ministry hotline that you guys can call at any time or text, or whatever the case may be. But if you do know anybody in Dallas, man, they got to be here tonight, man. I'm telling you, they got to be here tonight. All right. We're going to have a great time, you know, and we're going to really talk about how we can fix things in the community, because the marching is good. You know, it's cute. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes time to really put it in work, I mean, we got to be the ones on the forefront of it. You know what I'm saying? So what we're doing is equipping the people to be able to do that and, you know, help to alleviate any kind of societal ills we may have when we come together and figure out solutions and problems together out of our cultural paradigm. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, send them this way, man. Like I said, it's at 6:30 p.m. The Embassy Suites by Hilton, downtown Dallas Market Center. That's the hotel it's going to be at. It's going to be at 6:30 p.m. That's when doors open. The event begins at 7 p.m. It ends officially at 10 p.m., but we probably won't be out to 10:30, 11, because you know how Bruce do. He has to linger around, talk, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Even if we have to take it from out of the room to the lobby, we're going to do that. You know what I'm saying? At the door, there will be gloves, there will be masks, and there will also be hand sanitizer for those who want to be COVID-19 friendly. We have those things at the door. Okay. Also, where, you know, the room that we got is operating at 50% capacity because of COVID-19. So things will be spaced out. So anybody that's concerned about coronavirus, we're going to be adhering to the restrictions there. Come at your own risk. It's up to you, you know, but we're going to do what we can to make sure you stay safe. Okay. All right. Clinton said Detroit. Okay. So I got Detroit. I got Columbus, I got Cleveland, I got Miami. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, if y'all can find 10 people at minimum, then we'll come out there and we'll set up shop. You know what I'm saying? I got the flexibility to do so. I want to continue to take advantage of it while I can. So, I mean, if y'all can find 10 people, or if I get 10 people hitting me up about it, I'll come to your city and we'll set up a chapter. You know what I'm saying? I just got faster feedback from people in Dallas. This is why we put them on the list. But I also will be in Virginia Beach August 2nd. That's probably going to be my next stop, August 1st. So August 1st, I'll be in Virginia Beach. There's an event in Virginia Beach that I was invited to. So August 1st, I'll be in Virginia Beach. So I'll give you guys more details on that soon. But I'll be in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Okay, there's an event going on out there. As far as Houston, I don't know when I'm gonna be in Houston. I mean, I might be in Houston August 14th, and then August 21st or the 28th will be Baltimore, and then Chicago. You know what I'm saying? We still got LA. Try to do LA in September, and see what other cities we can go to. I mean, y'all let me know. All right, y'all definitely know. Shout out to Chris Bronson in the building. What's going on? So Tony said, what would be the requirements? The requirements for what? Let me know. Because remember, there's a video on his channel when we went to Orlando earlier this year in February. And pretty much that's the presentation that's going to go down tonight. But it's going to be slightly modified for Dallas. Chris, what do you mean? Working on things like what? Michael James, that's what's up. Yeah, we're going to turn LA out in September, man. We're going to turn LA out in September. All right. New York, I'll be in New York last week of September. I'll be in New York. So that is the 25th. 25th of September, I'll be in New York. All right. 25th of September, I will be in New York. All right. So Newport News Is that, I mean, I'm not 1,000% familiar with Virginia like that. Is Newport News near Virginia Beach? I guess. I don't know. I had to look on the map. But yeah, August 2nd is the event. It's gonna be a whole bunch of Israelites coming together. And again, like I said, I'll share the details on here soon once I finalize everything with the host. Live Judah said I'm in Virginia. Okay. He said about 28 miles from Virginia Beach. All right. Well, yeah, I'll show it to y'all, man. When I get back home and I go live, I'll show you guys the details. So I'll finalize it next week. I'll give you all the details. We will be in Virginia Beach. Now I might send up a chapter out there unless y'all want me to. I mean, y'all let me know. But I'm gonna be in Baltimore, DC, in August. August, I'll be in Baltimore, DC. Okay, we're setting up an official chapter in the DMV area. All right. But Virginia Beach is an event that I'm going to. So yeah, just let people know, man. Like I said, we put the flyers out, we put the information, just let people know. If they're really serious about making a change in the community, I mean, it's the Israelites that gotta be at the forefront. If they really want to know what we're about, I mean, we're gonna show them. I mean, all of y'all in there, y'all know the deal, man. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm is just the amplifier. You know what I'm saying? For y'all voices, I'm just amplifying it. You know what I'm saying? And creating a platform so we can get it further. You know what I'm saying? Chris, I don't know. I don't know anything about that. Maybe. I mean, we talked about stuff in the past, but just email me. Email it to me. Like if you have a link or something, just email it to me at kingdomharbinger@gmail.com. If you have a link with him saying that or whatever the case may be, I'll just reach out to him. And I know we talked about something briefly before, but I mean, I have no problem with that, man. Lab Judah says, see you in VA Beach. Okay, that's what's up. So it'll be the weekend of August. I'll be in town August 1st and I'll be leaving August 3rd. All right, that's my next stop is Virginia Beach. All right, and then I will be in Baltimore and DC 2 weeks from that date. And then 2 weeks from that date, well, I'll be in Houston 2 weeks from that date. And 2 weeks from that date, I'll be in Baltimore, DC. And then 2 weeks from there, we'll be in LA. And then we'll be in Chicago. So we'll see, man. Because it's COVID-19, it's hard to crack into California right now. They're locking California down. And in Texas, they're locking down, man. So it's making it very hard for me to make plans for Houston and LA. Baltimore and DC's in the clear. So I'll be that way. New York, last week of September, definitively I'll be in New York. You know what I'm saying? But Lav, I appreciate that. Email me, kingdomharbinger@gmail.com. Kingdomharbinger@gmail.com. Let's build Lav. I'm definitely going to need some points of contact out there when we set it up. All right, so family, like one mind, one body, Yah Spirit says, hit that thumbs up button, share this video. This is really not an official live stream because it's so late. It's just I was just so busy earlier today, and it was great, man. That street campaign was great. Talking to those two Catholics, schooling them. And when I say schooling them, I'm talking about in a positive way. They're two white Catholics, and they were very respectful. You know what I'm saying? They were willing to listen and, willing to engage. So I had to school them. When I say school, I mean I had to really diplomatically and tactfully convey to them and articulate to them what our position is, right? What are we trying to accomplish? What is our end game? You know what I'm saying? So after we started off a conversation about the Trinity, then we transitioned into the real meat and potatoes, which is why are we out here? You know what I'm saying? What are we attempting to do? What is our end game? You know what I'm saying? It was a great video. Like I said, it's just the audio, man, is really not the best. So I'm going to try to clean it up. If I can't clean the audio up, then, if y'all need to know anybody that does professional audio that can tighten up the audio for me, let me know and they'll get paid. Yeah, it was recorded, Michael, but it's just the audio shot. You know what I'm saying? Moriel says the translation project. Yeah, so just so you know, Moriel, I'm not going to get to that until the fall. So we're talking about October, right? So July, August, September, I'm going to be out of town every other week setting up a chapter of KHM. So I'm not going to have a lot of time to focus on that, right? So in the fall, I have 3 projects: establishing Kingdom Harbinger Ministries music group, right? We're gonna actually be a music label promoting truth music. We got one artist that we're working with. We're gonna try to get at least 3 artists that we want to put money behind. Help them do a studio album, help them with promotions, help them with music videos, do a tour and all of that. We got a children's app that we're going to be working on in the fall as well, if all goes well. And then we got the reality show that's coming out in the fall called Divine Intervention. Okay. Really cool concept, man. It's really great. A lot of that, the professional video that you've seen on my channel lately will be, there as part of that reality show. It's going to be pretty dynamic, man. You're going to enjoy it. Nick Cannon situation. I mean, I've been vocal on social media about it because people have been asking me to speak on it, and I've defended him on Twitter, and I defended him on was it Facebook? You know what I'm saying? And had a whole bunch of people coming at me. But what I defended was his statement about us being the true Hebrews or Israelites. Like, that's what I defended. A lot of other stuff he was saying, that's on that brother. You know what I'm saying? I don't co-sign everything he said. But the thing that, that I'm with is in regards to the, identity, right? Us being Israelites and stuff like that. Like, that's really what I focus on. The other stuff that he was saying, like I said, I didn't co-sign everything. Now, I have the full video, right? I don't know if y'all want me to put it on this channel or not. I might put it on this channel. I might put a couple of clips. It's about an hour and some change. So I might put like maybe 45 minutes of it on this channel so y'all can kind of see what it was about, because it was taken off of his channel by YouTube. So I might put it up and it'll be demonetized purposely so they won't pull it down. But I'll put it up. If y'all want to see it, let me know, man. I'll put the video up. If y'all want to see it, let me know. It'll probably be unlisted too. I don't know. Let me know if y'all want to see it. I got the full video. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my thing is us being Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what he brought out. That was the main headline in Newsweek and a couple other magazines, that he got let go by Viacom and they shut down Wild 'N Out because he was making anti-Semitic remarks. And the thing that they hone in on is that African Americans are the true Hebrews, and that's what I was supporting. That's what I was defending. The other statements he made, I'm not defending all of that, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I was defending, and that's what I wanted to assist him with. And I told him he needs a tactful publicist, man, that can help him find ways to convey the truth without all the blowback. And I'm willing to do that. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Deshaun Jackson, or with Carmelo Anthony or any other celebrity, you know what I'm saying, that's out there. J.R. Redmond too. Who I was recently in touch with, you know what I'm saying? And, me and him was chatting a little bit, and he recently hit me up saying that he enjoyed a lot of my work. I commented back, inboxed him back, and waiting on his response. But I mean, I put all of that for all the celebrities, man. If you need a mouthpiece, you need a publicist, you need somebody to do PR for you in this realm, in regards to pro-activism, Israelite culture, identity, you know what I'm saying? And, speaking the political tone that's necessary for our community here, I'm here for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just reach out for me. We'll, KHM will hold you down. You know what I'm saying? We'll take whatever heat that come with it, you know what I'm saying? And let you guys be celebrities, because we can't allow the affluent to be stifled, you know what I'm saying? Because that's resources that they can be funneling into our community so we can do what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't be on the forefront putting out the information that we putting out, because that's not their lane. Your lane is to be a celebrity, and your lane is to aggregate resources so you can then partner up with groups like KHM and provide the funding so that we can do things on this end, or help us raise the funding. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it should work hand in hand. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out to Hebrew Unity and Truth in the building, Matthew Yahoo, Yisrael in the building. What's going on? Yeah, Moriel, you could do that. That's cool. That's cool. I appreciate that. Now, the thing that I will say about the Nick Cannon thing is that now more people are talking about Israelites. Like, every time somebody says something, Deshaun Jackson, and then now it's Nick Cannon, and before that you had Ice Cube going in, and T.I. said something, and Carmelo Anthony said something, and then before that you had your Kodak Black before he got locked up. You know what I'm saying? And you had your Kendrick Lamar. So the awakening is happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, the celebrities know. It's just that now they see that if you speak about it, you're gonna be ostracized, you're gonna be lynched, figuratively lynched, ostracized, marginalized, silenced. It's crazy. It's crazy. And if it's just a little white lie, then who cares? Why make a big deal over it? But when there's an ounce of truth in it, then it becomes a little different. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's really, rubbing them the wrong way. They don't want any acknowledgement of African Americans having a case for saying that we have Israelite heritage. They don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? They don't. So, I mean, but it's all good. Like I said, that's why we here. That's why KHM is here, man. We ain't got to worry about all of that because we're not entangled with those entities or those powers to be. You know what I'm saying? That's putting their hand down and feeding us. You know what I'm saying? We get fed by the people. The ministry gets fed by the people. So as long as the people support us and we don't have a need for them, then we're good. You know what I'm saying? The moment we put our hand out to receive something from them, now they control us. You know what I'm saying? So that's why everybody that donates and gives to this ministry, you empower us to do what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? To put this information out. You know what I'm saying? So that way we don't have to cater to another entity and conform to their protocol because they're feeding us. You know what I'm saying? We get fed by the people. And as long as the people feed us, we ain't got to worry about all that blowback. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I appreciate the community. And yeah, he folded. He had to fold. I mean, you can't be at the level that he's at and not fold. You know what I'm saying? He is no way he could stand strong. If he was to stand strong, he would have lost everything. He would have lost everything. And he cannot afford to lose his livelihood. This is why we teach about autonomy. And I said the same thing for the Deshaun Jackson situation. If we had an autonomous community that was funding these celebrities, supporting these celebrities, like a support group, and funding them with resources and speaking and protesting on their behalf, we're not that unified or organized yet. But KHM, this is what we're doing coming to your city to make that difference, to be that point of contact. You know what I'm saying? So the better we get organized, the more powerful we can become. So we can aid the celebrities. We can be organizations that back and support them when they get the brunt force of, the elites. You know what I'm saying? Whether they are remorseful or whatever the case may be, we can go and pull them to the side and kind of clean them up and rap with them and tell them, look, this is how you convey it next time. You know what I'm saying? So you don't mess with your bread. But if it does get messed up, look, we got a whole support system right here. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee if any white Jew had an issue, they can go back to the white Jewish community and they'll support them. Any East Indian have an issue, they go to East Indian community and support them. Any Korean has an issue, go to the South Korean community and support them, right? Any Irish, any Italian, they can go right back to their community and get support. But when it's black people, where's it at? Now, P. Diddy, take that, pause. He said that he'll support Nick Cannon with Black Revolt TV. Now he has his own, Revolt TV. He has his own network, right? But I don't know what you got to do to get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what compromises you got to make because, from what I heard, Puffy compromised. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak that as fact, but that's rumors say he compromised. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to go from one compromise situation to another, but at least the effort is there in regards to an independent black network. You know what I'm saying? But we should be the ones to have the network to say, yo, Nick, don't worry about that. You can start something over here. You know what I'm saying? So now his latest canon class, he's doing an interview with a white Jew. I'm like, okay. I guess this is him getting back in their good graces. He said, oh, thank you to all my Jewish brothers and sisters for embracing me and not scolding me and teaching me, and I'm learning. What about those of us who are diplomatic in the Israelite community that can do the same with you? See, this is why that video that I did today, and I'm hoping I can get the audio fixed so I can put it out. It's so relevant because when you see how I dealt with these two white Catholics who show some interest in what it is we were talking about, you're going to be like, wow, that's how we need to do it. Because I was mindful of them and us, and I made the connect. You know what I'm saying? So I could show you some of the video. If you want to see some of the video, let me know. I don't know if I can do screen share with this. I have no clue. I've never live streamed like this before, so I don't know if I can screen share. I'm not sure if I can screen share. Let me see. Nah, I don't think it's gonna let me screen share. No, it's not gonna let me screen share. But anyway, what I'll do is maybe try to find a way to put a sample on here so y'all can see it. Yeah, they own everything. This is why Dennis is crazy. This is why we have to have our own platforms, right? This is why I have Kingdom Harbinger Ministries on YouTube. It's a platform. And if anything ever happens to us on YouTube, we're going to have backups everywhere else. Vimeo and any other social media or Black, video streaming platforms that exist now. They're in their infancy, but they exist. Or we'll just create one. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter what happens. We're still going to be doing what we need to do. And the unfortunate thing is that celebrities, they see that there's no power in the Black community. That's why Nick Cannon can't stand strong, because who's going to have his back? That's more powerful than these white Jews that own everything and these white elitists that own everything. You know what I'm saying? That ADL, once the ADL comes for you, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. That's why I focus on building my community. I'm not going to do all that finger pointing and name calling. I'm just going to focus on my community. That's it. Enlightening y'all, edifying y'all, equipping y'all, educating y'all, empowering y'all, encouraging y'all. That is what I'm here to do. I'm not here to chuck and jive for other entities. I'm here to focus on my community and build y'all. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, even when I do my reality show this fall, my reality show is going to be an independent web series. And with that independent web series, we have connections to production companies that work with other stations. And when I say other stations, I'm talking about Black-owned stations. There's a few of them. You know what I'm saying? And once we shoot this and it comes out great, then we can pitch it on a bigger screen, right? On a network that's Black-owned. And we're not talking about no BET, because Viacom owes them too. We're talking about smaller companies like Bounce and TV One and places like that. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Next week, we're going to shoot another video. And it's interesting because it's going to give you that reality show flavor. So you can kind of get some insight on how we're going to shoot the reality show this fall. I'm telling you, it's a great way for us to have material that counters the garbage that's on TV and the Black image that's tarnished today. We're going to counter all of that. You know what I mean? The image that they have of Israelites, we're going to change all of that. KHM is going to change all of that. And this is why we got to go to these cities and set up these chapters so we can be much bigger, much stronger, and we can get this word out everywhere and change the game. You feel what I'm saying? I appreciate that, Hebrew Unity and Truth. Shout out to my brother Christian Mayfield in the building. I did not forget about you, my brother. I got you. I did not forget about you. All right. Chris Benyan says they have Canaanites listed as Semitic. I mean, that's not biblically accurate, but I mean, if you look in the realm of archaeology, anthropological archaeology, then yeah, it's that's how they classify them because of the language family. But biblically, they're from Ham, so they would be Hamitic. They would not be Semitic. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on how you look at it. Yeah, Hebrew Unity. Look, everybody has to play their role. Everybody can't be diplomatic. Everybody can't be no soldier. Everybody has to have a role to play. We have a particular role to play where we take the scholarly element and we transmit it into a format where we can apply things objectively into the community out of the Israelite paradigm and fix societal ills and achieve autonomy, which allows us to be Kodesh or set apart. Like, that is our mission, right? We're not trying to do a million things on top of that, but the different ways we can get the message out based on what we're doing, we're going to do. That's why I simplified our message into 3 words: culture, community, autonomy. That's what we're about. You know what I'm saying? So everybody has a role to play. I stay in my lane. You know what I'm saying? I can go into other lanes here and there, but I have a particular lane. You know what I'm saying? So we all have to work together. Everybody has strengths and weaknesses. We're only as weak as our weakest link. And our weakest link is only weak because we're not strengthening the bond. That's the problem. All right. Shout out to Yehuda Dawi for the donation. I appreciate that, my brother. Thank you so much. All right. So, family, let me get off of here. It's 2 a.m. Central Standard Time, which means it's 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time because I'm so used to Eastern Standard Time. Matter of fact, what time is it? I think it's 12:59. I'm sorry, 12:59 Central Standard Time and 1:59 Eastern Standard Time. It's crazy because my phone has Central Standard Time, but my computer has Eastern Standard Time, so I'm just all confused. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, with that, family, let me get out of here. I'm gonna try to go live tomorrow. As far as the event, like I said, I'm gonna live stream it. Initially, I wasn't gonna do that, but being the COVID-19 situation, there's still people in Dallas that wanted to attend that will not be able to attend. So I'm gonna live stream it for them, and it'll be public. Y'all can jump on a live stream. After the stream is over, it'll be unlisted. So if you're on the live stream, make sure you thumbs up, make sure you save it. So if you want to watch it again, you'll have access to it. But once it's done live streaming, it will not be appearing publicly. So it'll be unlisted. All right. But I'll give you guys some insight. You guys can check it out. Tony, no, not yet. I touched on it briefly in other live streams, but now I haven't done a lesson on that. And remember, I have another lesson coming up. It's called The Case of Spiritual Oninitis. Yes, most Christians have spiritual oninitis. That's deep. I'm going to end it off with this. What is spiritual oninitis? Okay. Well, you understand who Onan was given a charge to go into his brother's wife to bear seed unto his deceased brother. And he did go into his brother's wife, but when it came time to commit to his obligation, he pulled out and spilled his seed. And because of such, he was judged. So what does this have to do with the message that I have to bring? Well, most Christians have spiritual oninitis, which means that they want all the benefits of the Tanakh without the obligations of keeping the commandments. And they're not even realizing that they're going to be judged now and in the future. So if you have a case of spiritual oninitis, my prescription for you is to keep the statute, laws, and commandments. So that way you won't be pulling out every time you see a, scripture that says this commandment and this statute and this ordinance. Don't have spiritual oninitis. If you do, we're here. We can help. But anyway, family, so that message is coming out soon. I'm going to do a little message on that for y'all. And hopefully you'll enjoy that. Like I said, the Death to Dogma series is coming out on Patreon. So if you're not signed up for Patreon, sign up for Patreon, www.patreon.com/DivineProspect. All right. Sign up for that. Support our ministry so that we can keep giving you guys quality stuff. And on the Patreon, we have tons of exclusive stuff. But the Death to Dogma series is going to be excellent. We're going to examine all of the prominent Orthodox Christian doctrines and dogmas. And we're going to put it under the scrutiny of objective research methodology and see if it holds true to what the scripture says and what extra biblical data says. We're going to put it through the ringer, and they're going to be in small 30-minute chunks. They're going to make them really small and bite-sized. That series is going to be exclusive to Patreon. All right. Now, I have other things I'm going to release here on YouTube that you guys can still check in. The Back to Basics. I'm going to do that series on YouTube. And hopefully you guys can join. I don't even know if it's going to continue to call Back to Basics. I don't know what I'm going to call it. But the first video that I'm working on is the custom of should men eat first? So Israelite men eat first. If so, why? If not, why? All right. That's going to be really good. So I'm going to work on that for you all once I have some downtime in between traveling cities and setting up chapters. All right. So with that, family, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Oh man, that sucks, Mikhail James. Sorry about that, Aki. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Yarden and Seth in the building. What's going on? But yeah, sorry about that, my brother. But yeah, it'll be live stream, so you can check it out. All right, you can check it out. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff coming up soon. Give you guys better quality. Like I said, I'm building a studio in my new house that I have. So I can give you guys even better quality. All the donations you guys are giving are going towards every project that you see that we're doing. That those videos that you're seeing with like top-notch video quality, you guys paid for it. You guys did. These series that are coming out, you guys are paying for it. You guys are doing it, not me. You guys are doing it. So I just want to make sure I'm accommodating you guys for your investment. I want to make sure you get your ROI. All right. I don't know about that, Chris, but we can talk about that on another Freestyle Friday. This one I'm about to cut short. But yeah, we could discuss that on another Freestyle Friday. So hold that question for another Freestyle Friday and I'll address it for you, okay? All right, as you can see, family, behind me, I'm in a hotel right now. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have all my tools and stuff at my disposal, but it's all good. Try to unwind, get some rest, wake up bright and early in the morning, got some errands to run before the event pops off. I'm going to try my best to stay true to the Shabbat. We don't do no work on the Shabbat. And we try to refrain from buying and selling on the Shabbat. All right. But yeah, if that's rapture stuff, then, you know, we don't subscribe to the rapture over here. We don't subscribe to the rapture. I made that clear before. Like I said, you got to get the Schofield Bible, Study Bible. And Schofield Study Bible pretty much is what brought Nelson Darby's work here to the America. Pretty much made that doctrine prominent in America. Okay, that's the dispensationalist doctrine. But yeah, we don't subscribe to the rapture over here. You know, I've done dissected and broken that thing down so many times, but no, we don't subscribe to that. All right, Moriel, yeah, I would love to come to Toronto, man. You know, I got a couple of people out in Toronto, so I would love to make it to Toronto as well. We can have a KHM out in Toronto, but we're trying to do international next year. We're going to do the second half of next year. We're going to try to hit some international cities up. Toronto was one of them. Vancouver was one of them. Johannesburg in South Africa was one of them. Lagos in Nigeria was another one that we was going to hit up. And London in the UK. Those are some of the cities that we want to target the second half of next year if all goes well. And set up KHM chapters overseas because we got people in every one of those cities. All right. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Raptors. Crazy. I do that, Chris. Hit me up, man. For his glory, reference to how John 1 is a prologue. So John 1 is a prologue because it is not part of the narrative. You can just read it in plain English and see that, or you can just look at any New Testament academic or scholar that speaks on it. They'll let you know that it is a prologue, right? So it was something that was added to the book of John at some point before we get the form that we have today, right? Some people think it was probably John after he wrote the narrative and he added it there to refute the Gnostics, or it was after the death of John and the Johannine community, the community that he started, added that to his epistle, not epistle, his gospel. So that's kind of the angles on that. For his glory 24:19. Email me. I got some books on that. Remember, you have to understand Philo of Alexandria and his concept of the logos to understand what was being proposed in that prologue. Okay. So hopefully that helps as well. Myron Henderson, you probably didn't hear earlier, my brother, but we'll be in LA in September. Okay, we'll be in LA in September. All right. All right. So with that, family, I'm about to let me bounce. Let me get ready and unwind and whatever. But if you're in Dallas, this is your one and only opportunity to make history when we do this chapter launch. So make sure you're here. If you are not in Dallas, but you got family, friends, no Israelites, whoever in Dallas, have them converge at the Embassy Suites by Hilton, downtown Dallas Market Center at 6:30 p.m. July 18th, Saturday. It is going down. Okay, it is going down. All right. So hopefully those of you who are local, I will see you there. Those of you who are not local, I will see you guys on the live stream. All right. And if you have any questions, concerns, anything we can do to help you, email us at kingdomharbinger@gmail.com. All right. So guys, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you share this video. If you're brand new, hit subscribe and go back and check out the archive videos. We got great content on this channel. I love all you guys. Thank you guys for your support. And I look forward to seeing you guys later on today. All right, family. Peace and shalom.